Hey, welcome back towards the podcast. Today I'm going to talk about Monster Jam. Yes, Monster Jam. If you don't know Monster Jam, well, basically it's a monster truck series, and it takes upon multiple monster trucks. And in 2020, they are selling monster trucks. They're selling the Gravedigger. They're even selling Max D, but they're containing a figurine. And basically, the figurine is basically the character of the logo of Max D, aka Maximum Destruction. Anyways, I want to talk about one thing behind let's just say Max D's history, because they did loads in the history, so basically Max D's history, this, and some of them came from different sources. So yes, basically what's the starting truck? Well, basically it was really basic. Imagine getting a monster truck. They get a car's body, like any car body you think of, and then you put gray on it, and then put some fire on it, and then on the sides put on the full name, Maximum Destruction. Yes, it was basically that at the start. It wasn't that much creative, but yeah. But before we do so, we need to know about Tom Meats before we get into history, because mostly it contains mostly about Tom Meats. And plus we need, first of all, we are learning of how much Tom Meats makes. Basically, Tom Meats makes in 2020 is $1 million to $5 million. Basically, and the truck, Maximum Destruction truck, is a futuristic SUV monster truck. Yes, it's a futuristic SUV monster truck. It's quite obvious, kind of. Like, I would say, it wasn't obvious towards me, but meh. Anyways, so basically Max D's criteria of 2018, Steve's criteria in 2018, the older was FELD Motorsports, that is team management, and Blake Chuck and Colton Chassis. Tom Meats' name and his Neil Chassis. And basically the driver is Tom Meats, Blake Granger, Neil Elliott, and Colton Esper. Body style is a futuristic SUV, but in 2018 it was basically like a normal one. For example, it was like one, it's basically the same one that everyone most known Max D from, but for some reason in 2019 they turned into a Fire Max D. They're supposed to be makes it so Max D, but a lot more fiery, because basically he's based because it's kind of based off fire. So yeah, basically in Fire Max D criteria 2019 is FELD Motorsports. Team management is Tom Meats, and the chassis and name. Driver is Tom Meats for that one. Body style is a futuristic SUV. Basically, Maximum Destruction, also known as simply Max D, is a futuristic SUV monster truck owned by Tom Meets. It was ordinary. Its origins. I don't know how to say it, but like it was ordinarity already. Goldberg is originality. It was, I don't know how to say it, but I'll skip the word. Goldberg. It was. How do you say that? Oh, actually, basically, yes. Ordinary Goldberg before it became Team Meets, and finally its code name Maximum Destruction. Basically, it was named. So basically, the day before it was Goldberg, but it changed towards Team Meets, and its name was Maximum Destruction. Maximum Destruction is one of the most popular trucks in Monster Jam, namely for common living up to the fitting name that best describes the freestyle performance, because well, basically it does the most destruction towards itself, because well, basically it's based off like doing tricks, because like they did a double backflip, and yeah, they did a double backflip, they did a front flip, then they did a backflip towards a moonwalk that the Gravedigger actually do. Basically, it's like do a backflip and then you reverse the vehicle, but it's only you could. But the 2 front wheels must be touching the ground in order to do it once you've done the backflip. Especially the creator Meets behind the wheel. It also been a fan favorite to see this truck go to racing against the other legendary monster truck, Gravedigger, because Gravedigger was basically another truck that was, well, it was a lot more better, let's just say. No, if it was a lot more better, it wasn't better, but like I say, like it's like one of the legendary trucks these days, because basically, well, it's not popular because of it. I think it's popular because of its design, because I know for a fact it's quite popular, and yeah. And basically, this is a history behind it. This was basically just a simple overview of 2019 criteria. Basically, the history is basically in 2001, Tom Meets ran his final year using the name Goldberg as the shutdown of the World Championship Wrestling that year ended the license agreement that gave the truck its name. For the 2002 series, the truck was planned to be renamed Maximum Destruction, a concept that has been planned previously. However, the 9/11 attack occurred and the name was shelved. For 1 year, so that the name and design would not stir any controversy. Meets would instead run as Team Meets for 1 year, and in 2003, they actually changed the name towards Maximum Destruction when 9/11 stopped, and basically there was a design that was, like, it was quite basic. People would say it was quite basic towards today's standards because, well, the design was basically quite basic. Because, like, basically, if you want the same design as that, well, basically all you need to do is get a chassis of Max D, and then do not add any spikes on it or do not add the logo on it. Instead, on the left side and the right side, put fire on it, and then like if there's any space, put grey on, and then like after you put the fire on, put grey on it, and then like on the left side and the right side put maximum destruction, and boom, that's how basic it was. And then and plus in 2007, Tom got the biggest air of the night during the freestyle run at Monster Jam World Finals 8. But unfortunately, the entire rear differential broke in half due to the hard landing after the jump. However, he was the only driver to clear the double bus stack. On the bright side, he made history in the show in Gothenburg, Sweden, as a complete stunt, somewhat similar to a monster truck backflip that started the monster truck backflip evolution. So yeah, and basically in 2016 Tom meets Mark Wheels name as Mark Wheels actually performs out of his vehicle. Anyways, so yeah, and first of all, Max Destruction actually did a 6 monster truck jump. So basically, what happened was that they basically lined up. They lined up 6 monster trucks, and then Tom Meets, I think, jumped over, and then they broke. And then they and basically here's some information based around it. Much controversy arose after the Max D's freestyle encore at Levy Stadium show in Santa Clara, California on April 9, 2006, when it was advertised that he would jump over 6 trucks in an attempt to break a record of 5 at the Monster Jam World Final 17 racing encore. Instead of actually jumping over 6 trucks, he actually jumped around with 3 trucks on either side. Many fans criticized Monster Jam for false advertising and claimed that 6 truck record was invalid since he only jumped 3 truck lengths. Although vertical is still less than 6 trucks and would never actually jump over them. Monster Jam later made a statement through their Instagram that the stunt was actually altered due to the track's muddy condition due to rainy weather, and the stunt will be re-attempted. He re-attempted this at MetLife Stadium show in East Rutherford, NJ. I don't know what NJ means, but I think it was in the USA when he performed it successfully. Yes, he actually broke the record successfully at the impact of dirty, rainy weather. And then and basically the current drivers are Tom Meets. This is from 2003 towards the present, towards today. El Elland was who started in 2003 to 2004, then started again in 2006. So basically, he started in 2003, and then and then stayed for over a year until 2 years later. Then he came back and stayed for another year, for another 2 years. Then he left, and then he left for 2 years, and then he came back in 2010, and then he stayed all the way up till present. And yeah. Basically, Colton Itchulbulk is he came towards Baxter for 2016, still staying towards these days. Blake Granger came in 2017 as a villain, and then he left, and then he came back in 2019 and stayed towards these days. And the former drivers are Phil Foster, who came in 2005. I believe he left in 2005 also. I think he came in early 2005 and left late 2005. Kent Christiana he came in from 2009 and I think what this is actually exact same thing happened with Phil Foster. I think he started that Craig actually started in early 2009 and then he left in late 2009, and then 2 years later, Craig actually came back and stayed for 2 years until he left at 2013. And basically, Morgan Kane he actually came in 2014 and then left in 2015. So basically for 1 year. And John Etchenberg stayed in 2016, but 2 years later he left. Chuck Werner, he came in early 2018 and left in late 2018. Basic design of Max D is a grey 3D spiked Max D, currently run on all tracks since 2014, and then an orange/grey colour that ran from 2003 to 2012. It was a run again at the World Finals 19 in memory of Derek Trollholm, Max of Destruction. Ran its group at the World Finals 6. The right side panel's name tag was always set on meat, was placed in the terminal name, and next to his phrase in memory of Max D's Decade of Destruction. Ran exclusive for 2013 to commemorate the truck's 10-year anniversary, and ran by Neil Ellert from 2015 to 2016. Debut at the World Final 16 was run throughout 2016, as today is currently used in special events. Gold was debuted at World Finals 2016 under Morgan Kane, ran by Colton Eckelberg through the 2016 season, with a few ran by Colton Eckelberg throughout 2016 season with few body changes. Although no longer used in competitions, the design will still hold. And the yellow debuted and only ran in 2016 under Jared Etchelberg, now retired. Chrome mainly uses stunts by Tom Meeks, similar to the normal 3D grey scheme. Black was driven by Tom Meeks for the World Finals 19 Encore. Is currently unknown if will make another appearance. Fire is a body run in 2019 for the Monster Jam Fire and Ice, driven by Tom Meets. It has a similar appearance with red body. Throughout, it has more yellow. Red is seven. A Hot Wheels toy first released in 2007. This version is mostly used as same as the used as the same as the Hot Wheels logo toy. I don't know. It says if they like I think they stopped too, but I don't know. But this was in 2007. Basically, it was like red and yellow. And then it was like red and yellow, and then had maximum destruction on the sides. 2003, 2012 design, but the grey has been, same as the 2003, 2012 design, but the grey has been replaced with red. The toy was released in standard Tilted Special Vector Flame variations. It even got an Easter Beast release in 2009 with special yellow wheels. While this version was never made in real life, it may have been planned in 2006 alongside the Green Ghost Gravedigger. And all of the trucks. There have been 11 full-time Max Destruction trucks. Max Destruction 1 was driven by Tom Meets from 2000 to 2010. Originally as Goldberg, then Tim Neitz before becoming Max D1. Tom won a total of 8 world championships with this truck. Now the truck is retired. Driven by Neil Ellett from 2003 to 2007, set for 2005 when Phil Foster drove it. Craig Christina also drove as a fill-in in 2009. Now the truck is retired. And Max D3 was driven by Tom Meets from 2011 to 2006. Tom won a total of 3 championships while driving it. It was displayed at the World Finals 19 Pit Party in 2018 as part of Max D's 50th anniversary. Despising this famous crash in Argentina, Texas in 2011, the truck was now retired. Max D 3.5. It was a display truck owned by FELD, built due to the popularity of Max Destruction. Max Destruction 4 was formerly driven by Craig Christina from 2011 to 2014. Morgan King from 2015, and Jerry Etchenberg in 2016. It has a mid-mounted engine instead of the front-mounted engine of other full-time Max D trucks. The truck won the first More Monster Jam tour in 2015 to get an automatic bid into the World Final 2016. It's now used as a display truck. And Max Destruction 5 is debuted in 2012, currently driven by Colton Etchenberg. And Max Destruction 6 was driven by Neil Ellett from 2012 to 2017, and the truck was now retired. Max Destruction stunt truck, a special constructed truck driven by Tom Meets. Tom Meets for stunts. It debuted in 2012 at the Me Life Stadium in New Jersey and has been used for attempting the first ever front flip and several double backflips. The chassis has been used with some other designs, including the Battlecorn, the Road Ryan Show, Rampage, George for the World designs. The chassis has been used with some other designs, including the Balcon in 2015, Mod 1 show in 2016, Rampage aka George for the World Finals 19 in Core, and Lucas Oil Crusades for one show in 2018. Formerly driver by Javid Echenberg, the Max Destruction 7 was formerly driven by Javid Echenberg in 2017. It has been driven by Blake Granger since 2018. Max Destruction 8 was currently driven by Tom Meets since 2017. Colton Echenberg drove it in the FS1 Series East for much of 2017, including the World Finals. Due to Tom being injured, his current use in Max D's final design, Tom drove this truck while winning the Stadium 1 Tour in 2019 and winning the first ever World Finals 2 Wheel Skill Championship that year. Max Destruction now was currently driven by Neil Elliott since 2018, the newest chassis in the fleet. The Maximum Destruction body was additionally, the Maximum Destruction body design has been used on the chassis owned by Master Jam's parent, FELD Motorsports, for international tours. These do not feature the full-mounted engines usually by the team. And the world final appearances is 2003 was Tom Meets, 2004 was Tom Meets, and that he won the freestyle tournament. 2005 was Tom Meets. 2006 was Tom Meets, who also won another freestyle. 2007 was Tom Meets again. So basically, 2003 for 2003 Tom Meets actually. So basically, 2003 Tom Meets actually came into the World Finals, and then 2004 he came into the World Finals but won the freestyle. Then 2005 Tom Meets came in the basically 2003 Tom Meets, 2004 Tom Meets, who won the freestyle, 2005 Tom Meets, 2006 Tom Meets, who won the freestyle, 2007 Tom Meets, 2008 Tom Meets, 2009 Tom Meets, who won the racing tournament, and 2010 Tom Meets, 2011 who won the racing tournament, 2012 also Tom Meets, who won the racing tournament, 2013 who won the freestyle tournament, 2014 Tom Meets, 2015 Tom Meets and Elliott red, Morgan Kane is gold. 2016 Tom Meets, gold Etchelberg, that was gold. YGS Jared Etchelberg, who is yellow. 2017 Elliott, Colton Etchelberg, DDS Jared Etchelberg. 2018 Tom Meets, Neil Elliott, Colton Etchelberg, DDS, Joe Etchelberg. 2019 Tom Meets, the main two-wheel champion, high jump, L. Elliott, main two-wheel, Colton Etchelberg, ATV Speedster, Blake Granger, DDS Speedster, and ATV champion. All-Star appearances 2019 Team Ice, L. Elliott, Team Fire, Tom Meets, Team Fire Captain, and Colton Etchelberg. Video game appearances were Monster 4x4 Master of Metal, Monster Jam the video game, Monster Jam the Urban Assault, Monster Jam the Path of Destruction, Monster Jam mobile game, Monster Jam Battlegrounds, Monster Jam Crush It, and Monster Jam Steel Titans. And here's some trivia. trivia for you guys to know. The robot character on Maximum Destruction was already named the creator of Chaos, since it was being renamed to Maximus. Despite the Monster Jam to Maximus, and the second trivia is despite the Monster Jam Maximum Destruction video game and Crash Bandicoot 2, VHS both feature the name Maximum Destruction. The track has no relation to either piece of media. The name and concept of Maximum Destruction was made long before either piece of media was found. The third trivia was for unknown reason a holiday edition Maximum Destruction toy was never released. And the fourth one was CRD chassis used by Colton, Joe and Blake that has the same chassis shape as Tom and Neil Wellman chassis. Before I forget, by skip note was not used during the international event. Basically, that was. So the third trivia was the holiday edition not being released. The fourth trivia was basically the CRD chassis, and the fifth one was Before I Forget by Skill Post. And the sixth one was the truck currently possesses 8 world titles, and Tom won 5 championships in Goldberg and Team Meets. The sixth one was Tom Meets won 7 of those titles and was the only Max Steel driver to win a title until 2019. And the eighth one was Blake Granger became the second Max Steel driver to win a world title. Basically, there was seen as well basically multiple pictures of Max Destructions. Some people actually drawing it, and there was an original concept art where basically said Maximum Destruction on it, but like in like one of them creepy fonts like that's towards the side. Yep, and then one that it has like kind of explosions everywhere. That was the original concept art. Basically, there's a cancel design concept that was supposed to be like, oh yes, the rear was supposed to be mechanical, and then like, well, between the rear and the front, it said Tom Meets with speedometer to the max, and it says maximum in yellow and the destruction in red. It was supposed to be mechanical, but like, yeah, I think they cancelled it because it didn't look that good. A cancelled concept art on Goldberg. So basically, there's another concept art on Goldberg team / Team Meets that was cancelled. That was supposed to be like the familiar like, you know, the original Tom Maximum Destruction thing, Bob. Yes, it was like that, but like with multiple colors, like yellow and white, and basically, yeah. And there was a vendor of 2002 cancelled design that was like the fire Hot Wheels toy, but like it was like the normal one from 2003. Basically, there was a 2002 toy featuring the original logo and design. That was the, I think it was the cancelled design, but like, yeah. There was another 2002 vendor. You can't see it, but like, I would just stop talking about it because I don't have a single time. Anyways, let's get into merchandising. Basically, they had a Trucking Power cartoon Max D with character bio. That was the special ability, the signature move, the catchphrase, and the group role. Basically, the signature move was a double backflip. The catchphrase was punch it to the mix, and the group role was basically a leader. So yeah. And that is probably it. Yes, that was actually it of the podcast. I said everything I need to, especially some things that I never knew, because thanks towards the monstertruck.fandom.com for actually for giving us with these information that I never knew, but at least it was quite good. But it's still good towards these days, especially the toy, because when Hot Wheels actually made them, because I got one that was a Hot Wheels one. I got the crustacean one from Hot Wheels, and it isn't that good to say, because it's quite an old toy, but it isn't that good at turning. It's because I don't know why. I think because of the body, because of the body kept on hitting the wheels, and the turning didn't feel that much real. But comparing towards Max D's one, it was quite good. But it's quite good. Anyways, that was me. Yes, me. I actually said everyone needs to do, and I will see you guys later in our next podcast or our next YouTube video, who knows. And also don't forget that there's gonna be some serious news based on some spokesperson, and basically will tell some information based around them. It's not a spokesperson, it says some company who signed up to Roblox and they got bad blood. I'm gonna explain it in much more detail in our next podcast. But anyways, that's me, and I will see you guys later in our next podcast. Bye. Oh damn, we reached 36 minutes. Damn, we reached that's a new record basically. A new record is 37 minutes, because by the time that now it's 37 minutes. Yes, we broke a record, baby, of the longest podcast. The longest podcast episode that we actually released. So if you want more of these, I'm thinking of doing more based around some other teams. Some other. But anyways, that's me, and I will see you guys in our next podcast. Bye.